What's up? Welcome back to RenzoBuildz. Check this out. Look at what we built. Floating houses. Yikes. Almost missed that one. I almost wonder if we need to don't fall off that. Yeah, see how that makes. Why is that? You know? Why does it do that? Don't know. This one does it too. Oh, because of that right there. No. Doesn't make any sense. Do that. So popping out on that side. See? Whoa. That's not what I was trying to do. Please put that back. I definitely can't leave it open, right? That would be no good. Oh, it does fit. Why was it being weird on the... Hold on. Yeah, this one did have a gap. You see that? Oh, right there on the roof. We fixed it. Look at us. Perfect. There we go. A little bit of damage, no big deal. You guys, I love those buildings. Those are awesome. Did good work on that. Okay, a couple things to catch you guys up on. We grabbed some more resources. While we did that, we unlocked a few things. One of them is a big old, I'm sorry that I unlocked it without you. My bad. What happened was I cleared the spire and then I went over here and grabbed some iron, some tin. And then this wasn't unlocked, or the shroud was covering this. So I popped over, I was going to grab this flame shrine, got that, and ended up here at this mining rift. This mining rift has a really simple quest that gives you these castle wall stone blocks. So those got unlocked. There they are. But you're the first to see it. I haven't even played with them. So let's take a look at them. Let's see what they look like. I think that this is what the bridge is made out of. Yeah. Same material. That's what we suspected. That the bridge is made out of that. So now we could, you know, do the right thing. Look at that. Very tempting. Very tempting to just fill it in the way that we're supposed to. You know what I mean? But let's not forget that we have that copper. Is it copper? No, it's bronze, which would also look awesome across here. So something else to think about, something else to consider. I wasn't going, I was going to have this go straight across. Now, my mind. Whoops. Let's go ahead and just connect that since I don't need any of that. I have an idea for what we're going to do under here, kind of. It's coming together. It's an idea that is forming. So, hey, check this out. So with the new update, the shroud goes all the way up here. So if I deleted that, I don't think I can build in it again. This is new. I did this off stream. So let's go take a look at that. Remember I told you I wanted to plant a tree here. There it is. Holy cow. I don't know if it's going to work in this area. We might have to do something different. But if we put that tree on this floor, I had to do something different. Tree sticking up through the middle of the house didn't work. I don't think that that's working. What do you guys think? I don't think it's working. All right, we'll adjust that at some point. We're going to address this at some point too. But first, let's talk a little bit more about some of the other things that we did. So I unlocked those blocks. And I also, this is just some questing items that I ended up with while wandering around. Because what we did is from some sun simmer, cleared some of that shroud, cleared some of this, cleared that. From here, we cleared this, and we planted another thing here. That's where we're going to go. This is called Brittle Bush. And we're going to pop down here to Hearts of Iron, and we're going to get a whole bunch of iron. We're going to go do that right after we plant these crops. Tomatoes. I kind of want to do a didn't mean to make a hole there. Maybe I can put a trail or something. I just wanted it to be because it's not farm dirt. Man, it sure looks like I'm making a mess. Because I kind of am. There we go. That's not bad. I'll fix this a little bit here. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, I just wanted to have a little plot right there. So we can get some. Let's just get these down. So that we can end up with some extra. This whole field all ready to go. Whoops. Just need those to grow. Start to build our crops up a little bit more. And then I'm going to make a nice little square here. We'll wrap it. We'll plant some crops there. I kind of like these little crop squares that we've made. That is... There's a couple of NPCs. Let's put them down. Assistants. And villagers. I think what you're supposed to do, I think the incentive for the assistants is to have a second town somewhere. Because they do the same thing as the main characters. They give you access to the same materials. So I think that that's the idea behind these. See all that. But I've always just put them in the same place as everyone else. Harika. And as far as the villagers, what I think would be cool is we'll throw them down on this hamlet too, but maybe in the back here or underneath or above, just kind of all around, we'll fill it in with more houses so that everybody's got a place. Everybody's got their own place. Hey man, why are you stuck right there? Splinter group of ancients, usually hidden in silence and obscurity. So this is part of the new update that just happened. Cinder vaults and weapon gems. We'll do that one of these times. I think the idea of the weapon gems is really cool. So compliments to the developers for doing that. Let's pop over here to Riddlebush, and let's go get some iron. Something that I noticed too, so I did not like the Kindle Wastes before this patch, and I couldn't put my finger on it other than that it just felt like a desert and it was empty and there was nothing there. Well, I think that was actually accurate, because now that they've done this rework, they've filled it in. There's more points of interest, and there's, it's visually is better. This is Riddlebush, so it looks really nice. But let me show you some of this Kindle Waste area. Rascal cat. So it looks like they put down some there's a different kind of stone for the paths that looks better. I swear that's different. The sand, I could be wrong, but look at this. They made these craters, and the sand is more rolling kind of hills. A lot more variety to it. You see that? Look how I'm running through it too. How it's cutting a path. All of this is new, I'm pretty sure, from the way that I played before. And there's shrubbery too. You get out here, and instead of it just being a desert of nothing, I mean, it still is a desert, right? But but now there's more palm trees. There's actually like little oases and such. Oases. So I like it. It's they've salvaged the biome and made it interesting and made it good and fun and less of a exhausting place to be. I really, up until this update, I just did not like the Kindle Wisps. You go to the left a little bit. Look at this. Look at all this. None of this was here before. There was one or two in the sand, but look, there's this extra shrub. Like, this is definitely a new one. There's a lot more aloe. A lot more palm trees. It's really good. It's really good. So, taking a look here. Thralls of Twilight. Overhaul of the Shroud's visual identity. From the fog itself to the landscape it engulfs across all biomes. So, this is the one that I noticed the most. And I think it's just because I hated it. But we should check out the Revel Wood and see how much different it is. And we should check out the Low Meadows where we're at and see how much better it is. I love this. I love the fact that they put the cactus and the palm trees. It's just so much better. So much better. This place actually feels like you can actually explore here instead of just being somewhere you're not supposed to. It really kind of felt like just unfinished. And then, of course, down in the Shroud is quite a bit different. You guys will notice this as you play on your games, but there's all kinds of different stuff. There's these glowing sacks and amoebas. This path down here seems different than it was before. It definitely feels different. Around these big pots, you don't already know this. You go around them. Oh, there's some bugs. Hey guys. Go around all of these because there's tons of loot. It's always good stuff. It's always good stuff. Two iron ore. Probably shouldn't be using the iron ones for that. This is it, right? There you go. Iron ore. That's why we're here. This guy looks like he wants to fight. Did I just shoot? Oh, he spawned. Wow. There's now these like pockets too. See this? So every time you break one of those gates that the guys spawn through, you pop into these little pockets. Archaic essence, that's new. The mycelium, they changed the change the image there for the mycelium. That wasn't too far of a run from Brittle Bush to the Hearts of Iron. Just ran straight down pretty much. And now we've got iron. Take back a little bit of this. Maybe like 20. I don't know exactly how much we need, but it would be nice to have enough to make an iron pickaxe. And then we'll be able to dig even faster on the way back here next time we come over. Let's do 25. We'll do 25 just to be sure. I think I already have a couple on me, but that's not going to work. Get this stuff here. There it is. All right. So that was a pretty big mine spot. Oh, look at that. There's the... I don't remember what these are called. Roots? Shroud root. Ridgeback mine. Those ones explode. I think that this might be new too, because I remember before, even after you cleared the root, the ore was in the shroud. But now it looks like there's some that's outside of it. So that's good. And look at that guy. Hold on. Let's go see what's going on with that. Hey, dude. Boom. Gotcha. I don't actually care about those little bugs. We'll just pop back over here. Look at that. How come he keeps respawning? See if I can hit that one from here. Yep. Boom. Okay, we got a little bit. Oh, we actually do want this. So let's go back. Is this the right way? This is a way. This does not feel right. What is that thing? Trying not to get distracted down here. I think we want to go north. I was clearing Shroud. I saw that this had a, these are dangerous. Normally. Legendary Ruins is the new thing, part of the update. I don't think I want to go south. Although that is tempting. That bridge looks cool, but we're not exploring right now. I do just want to pop over here to this other town. I saw that there was a quest that unlocks a new roof tile. New kind of roof tile. So let's go grab that too. We'll throw it down, see what we think of it. I don't think that I've ever seen it either. I think it's new for me. We'll just pop up out of here like this. Take the ruins. They're giving them away. This is a new thing. Part of the update as well. This little full visual rework, updated materials and textures. We've also rewritten our volumetric renderer to give the shroud and clouds a higher visual fidelity. It does look better. I've also noticed that the game is smoother. So much more smooth. It is called The Roof That Never Was. Which is where we're at. Search this area. I don't know. I've never done. I don't think I've ever done this one. Look at what the unlock is. You found a note saying that the owner of a house in Sapphire Strand planned on adding a shingle rooftop. Since his partner was against it, the building blocks still have to be around there somewhere. Search for the desert shingle roof blocks. Trying to find those. That's what we're looking for. This is the note. I was going to build the finest roof in our city. It's got to be new. Like with the update new. Because I've never unlocked these. Search for this area. Search this area. Outside? On the roof? Oh, yeah, here we go. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. Nice. God, they did the doors, or the windows. Long columns. Let's make a note of that, because that looks pretty good. I need to do that. I seem to always make them 3 wide, 3 or 4 wide, but this looks like it's 2 by 8, maybe even. So it's a lot taller. Looks good. I like it. Let's make a note. We can add that to our building. It's got to be up here. There they are. Here it is. Desert shingle roof blocks. Sweet. The roof that never was. Let's go check it out. Let's go see what it looks like. New enemies for the shrouded areas. The shroud is now more treacherous than ever, with many new enemies, including all new creatures and deadly variants. Expect to be surprised, challenged, and occasionally overwhelmed. Trying to hit us with some challenging. All right, let's just pop the roof off of this thing. Let's see what it looks like. It is really gonna hate the connect, isn't it? Whoa. Look at the trim. Look at the decoration. You kidding me? That's amazing. Looks like dragon scales. Okay, this is what we're going to do. That is definitely the stuff to have in the front where you can see it. So let's go make some more. Oh, takes bronze. Dang. Let's go get some clay. That's sweet. I'm glad that we unlocked that. Let's get all this stuff down and out of our backpack. There's all this new stuff. Bones. Don't know what to do with those just yet. Aerated banshee gel. Okay. All right. It does kind of feel like they have plugged a bunch of stuff into the game to slow us down from leveling up. And I'll tell you what I mean by that, because pop over here to the alchemy station. They changed how we make just gonna have to make a new box for this stuff. Don't delete the chicken. I have loads of those. That have been fine. Organizing here. So check this out. Large chest takes shroud particles and alchemical base, right? The blue one. This one takes a nexus and enshrouded oil. Goo, shroud course. I thought that both of these took the same. Shroud course, goo. But now we gotta have to get shroud nexus, enshrouded oil, chemical base, shrouded particles. And it's different. You pop over here. Chemical base takes shroud mushrooms, acidic mycelium, and shroud particles. I've literally never seen these two things. So that's part of the update. And I don't know what shroud particles are. I know what shroud spores are. So that's the alchemical base. And if you want enshrouded oil, you got to get the brittle shroud flakes. Seen those. That's part of the update. Sulfur, coal, and then these shroud particles again. Everything's a little harder. Look at this shroud sand for the nitrate. We just barely made nitrate. It did not take shroud sand. They added that. Feels like they're throttling us, huh? They're trying to slow us down. Is that what you guys are doing, developers? Is that what you're up to? Trying to slow us down? I'm not even mad about that. You want to know why? Because it's a fun game. If there's more to do, so be it. It's a fun game. All right, we do actually want to keep that. Let's go take a look at what it takes to... I don't think that the iron goes... Oh, yeah, it does. Here we go. Crank out some iron. We can just skip the bronze stage. We're going to need more wood in here. Let's go grab some. It's right here. This doesn't need anything. I don't think we need any more wood acid. We're good for a minute. Need any glass for a minute. We could put some down, see what happens. Split the stack. Let's throw some glass in here. Something like that. Okay, everything's going. Have our materials that we want to build with here. Let's do some construction. We might be out of clay. We might have to go do a little clay run. It's my favorite ones. Favorites, least favorites. Something like that. Favorites. Oh, I did like that one. That's fine. Use it at least a little bit. I don't know if these boots that I got, 2318 is the level. 18 mystics. I would assume that these level 23s are better. 26 physical, 13 magical. Is there a compare button? Gloom Monarch 26. I'm pretty sure the Gloom Monarchs are better. But aesthetically, we have the Magician boots. Need to put another box down here and have our armor over here. Don't we? Hey, remember how I said that you've got to save these? You don't. I lied. That was a false statement made by me. I already have one right here. Wolf daggers, salvage. Just getting rid of stuff we're not gonna. We'll find cooler stuff. I don't need that. Don't need that. Big scary. That's kind of cool. Don't need that. Regular bow, noble sword. The swords look really cool on the wall. Hey, that's what I want to check, actually. How many wolf daggers are it? This rusty sword, I think, is cool. This is, I don't know. First time I saw it, I was like, whoa, hold on to that. Literally never use it. And this big axe is kind of fun. I'm mostly looking at these for aesthetic value because we're going to hang them up on walls. I want to check. Where's Cade? Speaking of updates, changing things, they changed our rails, right? Our railing. And Cade, where are you at? Cade. Yo, Cade. Where you at? My goodness. He's got to be over by the bunnies. Hunter, who's up here? What you doing, bud? Oh, you can just make it right there with him. We don't even have to put it in the kiln. Go make some candles. Shield. The shield wall mount is cool. Two-handed melee. Handed wall staff. One-handed melee. So they didn't change it. The bow and arrow mount is great. The shield mount is great. I don't love... I don't like any of these. With like the stands. The characters are kind of cool because you can, especially the different poses, you put all your armor on there. Let me show you what this mount does. Oh, you've seen it right here. See? See that sword on the wall? See how it lays it sideways? Why? Why is it sideways, developers? Tell us. Tell me why. Why would you not make it hang up and down? The swords should be up and down. Or give us the option, one or the other. But they should be, the default should be up and down. Having it sideways is not cool. It's not cool. I already have a noble sword in there. Let's throw that one in. Oh, that looks cool. See, if that one was up and down, you know what I mean? Instead of saying up and down, I'll say vertical. If it was vertical, it would look so much better. But nope, they have to be horizontal. Why, developers? Why? Tell me why. Is it easier? Is the code easier? It's fine if it is. Should have put the rusty sword up. It's fine if it is. I just want to know why. Okay, the reason why I made these candles is because sometimes I come through here and it's really dark. Cannot see what I'm doing. Yeah, those ones are, that's right here, this roof. These are getting changed to the fancy new one. Oh, just happened. Fell off that thing. Come on. Come on. Come on. Trim. Oh my gosh, it's amazing. I love it. I just changed all of the front facing. Tavern. Are we really going to change our whole tavern? Tempting. It would be tempting. We can change this up here real easy. Areas that are easy. Why does it do that? It's so nice. Call it shingles, but it looks like dragon scales, doesn't it? So cool. Look at what that tree is doing. Holy. This is not going to work. Oh my goodness. I thought, I thought it would be awesome to plant a tree under here. We're going to have to move that up a floor. Put it outside because that is not going to work. We will move where that goes. I can't even get upstairs. Look, guys, there's no way up. Crouch. Nope. Too funny. Too funny. At least we tried it. See what it would look like. I don't know why I'm struggling to attach this. Should just be that. Come on. And then down one. I kind of want it to stick past on the front, you know? Kind of want it to. Oh. Oh. Hold on. It's just. Why is it impossible? Is it just because of our... It should not have been this hard. You guys. It should not have been this hard to swap this out. Come on. Jeez. Jeez, that should not have been that hard. Looks cool though. Okay, let's get this tree out of here. It's not gonna work. Clever idea. It's not gonna work. We'll put something else under here. whole bunch of gardening stuff under here, maybe. We do have to change these doors or these windows. I like how this one looks. Maybe we play with the castle blocks a little bit. Okay, so we got a new roof piece. I've been kind of adjusting the roof a little bit on some of these. Okay with those ones staying the way that they are. That's fine. Floating houses. And we're going to extend across that bridge. Right here. So just before we wrap up, right here is where we are building a new hunter house. No, not city wall. Not fancy. Not refined. Maybe we'll keep the refined. I kind of want it to be symmetrical, that one, but it doesn't have to be. So we're gonna build something there. We need a building that we can put all of the hunter production stuff. That's the idea here. I think that that'll look good. And then we need to build a new column on that side to make it symmetrical. Maybe we'll just keep the one. I have an idea of something that I want to build here. It's going to take a ton of material. We'll dig into that after we get this structure built. So that's what we're going to work on next, is we'll get this building done. We'll keep on adding on our bridge. It's coming together. Thanks for hanging out on this one as we talk through some of the updates and changes that have happened in the game. I really appreciate you guys hanging out. If you liked the video, give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Do a new video every single weekday. And if you're subscribed, you'll receive notice of that. And come hang out with us. What am I doing? We've been saying for far too long that we were going to build something here. Now we've got the cool roof pieces. We've got the cool castle pieces. And there's almost no time like the present. In addition to our hunter house, we will finally complete this lookout. Just going to lay down oh, ran out. You see that? If we go refined, it's going to... oh, we're going to run out, so it doesn't matter. See, it's gonna make that chunky edge. It's gonna look cool. We're gonna build a big castle keep on top of this. Next time, we'll see you then. Thanks for hanging out.